welcome back to my channel. So today I am pretty much going to show you how I got the brown smoky eye that I did not too long ago. For those who do not know me, my name is Alexis and I do makeup tutorials, or I at least try to get them out. So pretty much just to give you an update, I have been really sick. That's why I was not able to come on here the time that I wanted to come on here to do the tutorial. But now that I'm on here, I'm gonna let it rain. We're gonna do some tutorial and we're gonna get a pop in. So now that I'm feeling a little bit better, this is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do a brown smoky eye look that I did not too long ago using an NYX palette that I picked up at the NYX store. And if you wanted it, it's also on their website as well, so go check it out. So it is called the Dropout School palette, and the palette is huge. It looks like this. So for me to be doing this video, I'm pretty much going to kind of show you and tell you the colors that I'm going to be using, because it is going to be tough for me to put this whole palette up here and then la. I'm also going to be using these brushes, a no-name brush and two Technique brushes. And I'm also going to be using these eyelashes, which are Glamour lashes. They're already open, so they're ready for us to use. So let's get started. Okay, so the first color that I'm going to be taking is going to be this one right here, this little beige looking color. And I'm going to be using a Technique brush, but I'm going to be kind of using the same Technique brush to do the look. So I'm not going to really be going to different brushes. I'm going to kind of wipe them off on a little thingamajigger, and I'm going to keep proceeding because I like to use the same brush. And I also like to use the same brush because, I don't know, it's just easier to do. It's easier to work with. I don't have a bunch of effing brushes, and it's good to work with. So, okay, so anyways, I'm going to go dip my brush into that, and I'm going to apply that all over the base area. Okay, until you start seeing the color appear, that is what you're pretty much going to do. So just keep dipping it into your color and applying it onto the base. Also, for this, you just want to make sure that you're not applying way too much, but you're applying just enough. So just keep applying it onto the base area, and until you like it, that's what you do. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be taking a darker brown, which is going to be this one right here. And I'm going to be using my Technique crease brush. And I'm going to be applying that all into my crease area. So I'm just going to be applying that color. And I'm going to apply it all up here on the crease area. And as you can see my little crease line. And you just want to keep applying it until you see color. And this palette, I noticed that it takes a little more for you to start to see the color, so it might take a little longer, and if you're using a different palette you might see it quicker. Whatever you get your little brown look on. Okay, and I'm just gonna keep, again, it's a soft brown, it's not really a dark brown, so if it doesn't show up right away, it's okay. So now we're gonna go ahead, now that I have the base and the lighter brown, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use our darker brown in our palette. Now, if you're using my palette that I'm using and I'm working with, or using a different palette, it really doesn't matter. You can create this look pretty much with any type of palette. So just make sure that your next step is gonna be putting the darker into kind of your crease area, but do not push it all the way in your eye. So, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take the darker color in my palette, and I'm not gonna show you guys just because the palette is huge and it just, yeah. Anyways, so I'm taking the darker one and I'm applying it right on the end of my crease area, and I am just gonna blend it in there. I'm not really going all over my eye because, again, I just want it on the ends. Now, if you decide to go all the way over here with it, so be it. I'm not. I just want it right here so I get that nice smoky brown look. And just keep applying the color and until you get the way you want. Okay, so now we applied the darker color onto the eyes. Now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take a flat brush, whatever. I like to call them flat brushes because they're flat eyeshadow brush. It's a no-name brush. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to apply a light color onto it. So any light color that's in your palette, and I'm just going to apply that all onto the end of the eye in the inner corner. And you're gonna get kind of like the lighter to darker look. That's what you want. You don't want too much just because you really don't need it. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna apply some of this brownish kind of color onto the bottom of my lid, just because I want to give it more of a pop, and I want my eyes to look a bit darker. Okay. Alright. Looked like I was doing correct while, you know, like I was doing it, you know. Alright, so now we're going to go on to our Vegas Nail lashes that I have, and I'm going to apply those babies on now. Pretty much what I was just going to let you guys know is that, I forgot what I was going to say, to be honest. But I'm going to apply these eyelashes. Let me apply these eyelashes and maybe I will think of what I was going to say. So, let's apply the left one first, and then we will do the right one. Excuse me, guys. I still have this stupid cough. Even though I'm not fully sick anymore, I still have this stupid cough. I don't know why. I don't know why. Applying the glue. I'm applying the glue. Okay, guys, so pretty much this is how I got this look. These are the steps that I took. Now the rest, you pretty much add, put less, do whatever you want on how to create the rest of this look. I will be doing more YouTube videos this coming week. I will be posting more, so please make sure to stay tuned. And I will be using more of this NYX palette just because I kind of want to get into more colors that it has. So stay tuned for that. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Yes, press up the button on the top to see all the work that I do. So thank you guys for watching, and please stay tuned for the next video.